This is TechCrunch.
X is rolling out its controversial update to the block feature, allowing people to view your public posts even if you have blocked them. People have protested this change, arguing that they don't want blocked users to see their posts for reasons of safety. Blocked users still can't follow the person who has blocked them, engage with their posts, or send direct messages to them. An old version of X's support page says blocked users couldn't see a user's following and followers lists. The company has now updated the page to remove that reference, and it now allows users to see the following and followers lists of the people who have blocked them. The social network said its logic behind this change was that the block feature can be used to share and hide harmful or private information about someone, and its new iteration would result in more transparency. This mostly falls flat, given that X allows users to make their accounts private and share information. X's take on the block feature goes against how it's been implemented conventionally, and when the company announced its intention to revamp it, many argue that the change would encourage stalking and make it easy for people to harass users. Software engineer and tech diversity advocate Tracy Chow has built an app that lets users automate blocking, saying that even though users can get around the block by creating other accounts, friction matters. Making it easy for the creeper to creep is not a good thing, she said in a post on X last month. Meta's social network Threads now has 275 million monthly active users, MAUs, the company said on Sunday. Yesterday, we crossed 275 million monthly active users on @Threads. A big thank you to everyone who's helped us get this far. There's a lot more to do and plenty of things to fix, but there's something exciting about this place, said Adam Mosseri, the Meta executive who heads Threads and Instagram. Threads, which launched in July 2023 in a bid to capitalize on the millions of users leaving X after Elon Musk bought the platform, has rapidly gained users and has now become one of the biggest text-first social networks. The platform reached the 150 million MAU mark in April and 200 million MAUs in August, meaning it has gained 75 million active users in just 3 months. Last week, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg said during the company's Q3 2024 post-results conference call that 1 million people sign up to Threads every day. While the platform's user acquisition is trending upwards, Threads is facing a number of moderation issues that have frustrated users. Gabor Chelly, the former CEO and co-founder of Pebble, a competitor to X, has joined OpenAI to work on a secret project. Chelly has been employed at OpenAI since October, according to LinkedIn, but he announced the news in a post on X only yesterday. "We'll share more about what I'm working on in due time," he wrote, learning a lot already. Chelly is a repeat founder who sold his first company, a Y Combinator-backed mobile email startup called Remail, to Google. His second company, native advertising startup Namo Media, sold to Twitter before Elon Musk purchased the social network and rebranded it to X. Nearly a decade ago, Chelly worked at Twitter as a group product manager, focusing on the home timeline, user onboarding, and logged-out experiences. He left Twitter in 2016 for Google, where he was director at the tech giant's Area 120 incubator for spin-offs. Chelly began working on Pebble, originally called T2, in 2022 with Michael Greer, Discord's ex-engineering head. Pebble, which emphasized safety and moderation, enjoyed a small but engaged community and raised funding from angel investors, including Android co-founder Rich Miner. However, Pebble struggled to maintain meaningful growth. The company shut down last October but reemerged as a Mastodon instance in November. This May, Chelly joined the accelerator South Park Commons, where he worked on a range of generative AI prototypes, including an homage to the viral HQ trivia. Chelly's hiring reveal comes on the same weekend as OpenAI rival Anthropic gains its own high-profile recruit, Embark founder Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez, who led autonomous trucking firm Embark through a SPAC merger in 2021 and subsequent fire sale to Applied Intuition in 2023, said on Friday that he'd be joining Anthropic as an AI safety researcher. MIT this week showcased a new model for training robots. Rather than the standard set of focus data used to teach robots new tasks, the method goes big, mimicking the massive troves of information used to train large language models, LLMs. The researchers note that imitation learning, in which the agent learns by following an individual performing a task, can fail when small challenges are introduced. These could be things like lighting, a different setting, or new obstacles. In those scenarios, the robots simply don't have enough data to draw upon in order to adapt. The team looked to models like GPT-4 for a kind of brute force data approach to problem solving. In the language domain, the data are all just sentences, says Lirui Wang, the new paper's lead author. In robotics, given all the heterogeneity in the data, if you want to pre-train in a similar manner, we need a different architecture. The team introduced a new architecture called Heterogeneous Pre-trained Transformers, HPT, which pulls together information from different sensors and different environments. A transformer was then used to pull together the data into training models. The larger the transformer, the better the output. Users then input the robot design, configuration, and the job they want done. Our dream is to have a universal robot brain that you could download and use for your robot without any training at all, CMU Associate Professor David Held said of the research. While we are just in the early stages, we are going to keep pushing hard and hope scaling leads to a breakthrough in robotic policies like it did with large language models. The research was founded in part by Toyota Research Institute, TRI. Last year at TechCrunch Disrupt, TRI debuted a method for training robots overnight. More recently, it struck a watershed partnership that will unite its robot learning research with Boston Dynamics hardware. That's all for now. For more stories like this one, visit TechCrunch.com.